Good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for Turffontein. We're on the inside track, Sunday the 29th of May, and 22 pentometer, so the going will be pretty fast, and 4.5 meter false rail at the 500 meter mark, which means that the draw is critical here. Race 1, maiden juvenile plate, 1200 meters, and a very difficult race to ascertain what's going on because 1 and 2 look like the best two horses in the race. Acorn, great run first time out, and then Always Better. I think this will improve a lot. This looks like a big runner to me. So look at those two. Then there's a whole lot of first timers in the race. Destiny of Souls there's been a little support for. Uncle Tiki Bird, little support for. You have to watch at the end of when they canter down, that they look like of the race horses 1 and 2 should fight it out. And they're interesting, they're drawn next door to each other with two young jockeys trying to get the best out of them. Race 2, maiden juvenile plate, 1200 for the fillies, and the money's all been for number 3, Feather Boa, the first timer from the pedigree outfit with the Gavea aboard it. Might be the right horse, but I thought Mighty Goddess ran a very good first race. Tricky draw of 8 for Near Carl to try and overcome. Mystic Cliffs, a couple of good runs as well. And then there's a number of first timers in there. Maybe a colourful past of the horses that have run, but that's got a very tricky draw of 13. Race 3, maiden plate, they got 1200 meters, and I'm going strongly with number 7, Wasala. I think it's got the right profile for this race, and everything looks right with it, but you don't know about the first timers. 12, Tambi, there's been money for. We don't know what they think. 11, Tartarus, there's been no money for at all. And then Power made a little money. And then the horses that have run a number of times, Let Me Go, a third run after a rest, drawn 12, that's not in her favour. Dylan Lorena's got 2 tough draws to overcome with 2 nice rides, so let's see how he goes. Gimme Royalty, 4 runs ago, very nice course and distance run, and this drawn 2 and gets the claimer 1.5, so maybe that will come on. A Northern Tune, much improved last time over the course and distance. Race 4, maiden plate, and they go 1600 meters. I like number 2, Brendan James here. I think it's got the last lot in its favour. The last run you've just got to ignore. Well suited to the course. A run before that with Jared Penny aboard now gets the extremely proficient Samanga Kamalo. Atlantic City from the Cape got good Cape form, so has Cape Thunder. Cape Thunder does look like it's got a useful profile, but 12 to 10, very skinny, although it might end up being able to win. Pomodoro Hills, it's got a couple of fair runs. Rockfall, improved last run, ran on, and lots of excuses, so don't worry about that. Rockfall will be an improver here as well. Race 5, this is merit rated 88, fillies and mares, and they go 1800 meters. The favourites, Unda Troa, and unfortunately I think it's too short for this filly. The pace will be what this race is all about. Sean Terry's got 3 horses in the race, and Sister Light ran the other day. She stayed in the race. She's got a very good profile, Sister Light, and she should be able to go very well if the last race didn't take too much out of her. Cherengoma, number 5, looks absolutely cherry ripe for this. Well weighted at 54 kilos, and I think will go very well. La Luvia's heads the market of the Terry runners, and all got pace and shows some ability, but I do like Sister Light of the 2 of them, and as I said, Cherengoma is probably the top choice. Race 6, fillies and mares, they go 1800 meters, and I like Defender of Rights. It's the favourite here, number 5. Stuart Pettigrew's running against Raymond Danielson, got very good form, 2 very good post-maiden runs, and looks like good filly in the making with a bit of time. She's bred to go this distance, and she should go very well over it. Last Song, number 6. Look for a big improvement from Last Song. Sean Terry, Gavin Lorena, big jockey up on this one. Astral Pain, course and distance 3-1. So that comes into the race with a chance 7. But in Code Zero, won last time out. You know what penalty it got? 7 points. As soon as they win by more than a length or so, they get a big penalty. It doesn't matter what field they beat, and I thought it beat a really poor field. Evoke ran second, and that's 20 to 1 in the betting. So let me tell you, there's no value in Code Zero. She might be able to win, but there's no value. Franklin, second run, draw against her, twice the act needed a last start. Mode might improve head of the speed rating with dark travel. So it's one of those races. Defender of Rights doesn't win, anything can. Race 7, graduation plate 1450. Now this is very interesting because Team Gold won a graduation last time out, so therefore gets no penalty and is the best weighted horse in the race. It won very easily and probably go in and win again, but the big danger is 3 Castleton. Got to go very well here. Ready, I think this horse is now starting to mature, and he would be the right horse for me. The danger to the two of them is Fast Love. She's improving nicely. He's improving nicely. I always thought this was a good horse. He won his first on the poly track at Greyville, and I've never forgotten and thought this horse has got ability, but his merit rating and his profile doesn't show it, but look for big improvement from him. Race 8, a merit rated handicap 80 over 1450 meters. Well, have a close look at JP 2000. This is your favorite in the race, or your second favorite behind Carl Vinson. Got an 8-point penalty for beating Lulu's Boy last time, and a claimed 4 kilos, so it's got effectively got a 16-point penalty with Gavin Larena aboard it. Not for me. I'm going with Carl Vinson. Looks like the right horse, but the find of the race I think is number 10, Emerald Princess. Well drawn at 3, looks like got a lot to come, and I think that its last run was pretty good. So that was behind On Cue over distance, a bit short for it. I think this will suit her down to the ground and expect her to go well. Another danger is Hochi Wichi. She's got a ton of ability, this filly, but she's obviously plagued with problems. I see that she just had another break. She just continually has breaks and doesn't seem to be at the top of her game. But if she does come out right, she'll go well. Sacred Lotus has won all 3 races on this course and drawn one with a 4-kilogram claim. It definitely comes into it as well. But as I say, Carl Vinson won extremely well first time out, but a very poor field as well. So let's have a look for something else, and hopefully we get the right one. From me, James Goodman, and the whole Interbet team, remember you've got to bet with Interbet because they put all the money through the tote and sustain racing. Have a great Sunday.